Hi everyone, I'm so happy and lucky that I get to visit these two wonderful people. This is Trevor and this is Wade at Proper Pilates in Australia. So I want to take this opportunity to interview these two people so that you guys can get to know them a little bit better and you can get a feel for this amazing studio that they've built that I'm so impressed with. So first of all, this studio is located in Kyneton, which is about an hour outside of Melbourne, the closest major city to this studio. So what can you guys tell us about Kyneton?
It's small. It's only a population of about 7,000 people, and it's just very regional in Victoria. Very quaint and very cute.
And what's it like having a Pilates studio in this kind of a small town environment? Is it difficult for you to have enough clients to sustain your business?
I think that it poses a different series of problems to what someone is going to encounter opening a studio in a major city. You know, obviously there's less pull. It's smaller, there's less people to pull from. And I suppose another difficulty in a regional area is, especially here, because it's being based on farming. Traditionally, so there's a lot of sheep, a lot of tractors.
No kangaroos.
No kangaroos.
There's some.
There they are. So you know, you have a population that may not historically have been interested so much in their own health and well-being. They're kind of interested in just doing what they need to with their bodies to make money on the land and stuff like that. But what's also exciting is that it's a little bit of a captive area, and so when you can come into a place like this and you can get some results with a couple of people, it speaks volumes. And there's not a lot of people who are out here creating, or in regional areas, who are creating such great positive change for people. And so I feel like we've had a swell behind us because of the fact that we've established ourselves here and done good work.
They're like pioneers of the movement towards self-care,
that's right.
healthy living.
Yeah, and they do like to talk to each other.
Yeah, in
so
the regional town.
Very neighbour orientated, and we do share with each other and we communicate with each other a lot, and so it does definitely allow for that message to be passed around the area very quickly and easily.
How many clients would you say you guys have? Because you support both of yourselves and sometimes have another teacher.
Yeah, there's a standard easily we have 50 people, I suppose, as a healthy client base, and then it grows on top of that seasonally, or if people are away. So, but of those 50 people, you know, that's not one visit a week. Those 50 people are visiting at our studio multiple times a week.
Oh, that's so good.
So it's actually really healthy.
Sometimes 6. So,
oh my gosh.
Yeah. They're very keen.
Yeah, which is maybe something else that's wonderful about being in a regional setting. People, I think if something works for someone out here, they're really willing to invest more of their time into it without distractions getting in the way.
And ultimately, to have a healthy business for 2 people, you don't need to have so many clients, so many high numbers, because there's only so many hours in the day that you guys can
Absolutely.
teach.
Absolutely.
And if they're coming that often, then you've got a thriving business.
Yeah, and it's also the 50 people that we want to work with every single week, multiple times a week, and that definitely helps us enjoy our work a lot more as well.
Yeah. Wow. Well done, I think. Well, as the owner of Vintage Pilates, I am exceptionally proud of these two. Both Trevor and Wade have come to Vintage Pilates to train, to see our business model, to see the work that we've put into creating the environment that Jay remembers learning from Joe. And Wade has gone on to do the work as well. So he's graduated from our continuing education program. And these two have been able to bring in our idea of, they call it an open studio here. We call it a VP class in our studio because it helped us put together an environment where people were independent and could come and work out more regularly at a lower cost and get better results. So these two have been able to incorporate that into their studio. How did that go? How is it going? What do you like? What don't you like?
It's fantastic. I mean, now that it's established, I could not see myself operating in any other way. And that's not drinking the Kool-Aid. You know, we took so much from vintage and went, how's it going to work for us? And it's been incredible. I mean, the thing that it's really important, you know, when we came to vintage, we wanted to see what Jay's memory of the actual original studio was, and you could feel that at the Vintage Pilates studio. And so it was incredibly important for us to try and carry that forwards and to replicate that as best as we can in our market. And so one of the things that drove it was we were like, okay, Pilates works best when people do it more. That's almost the most important thing, you know, regularly, you know, they have to feel the change in their body. Secondly, and probably just as important actually, is the factor of independence. If someone's really not taking on the lessons, then it doesn't mean anything when they walk outside of the studio. So we decided to implement a strategy or a model that allowed our clients unlimited access for a monthly price. We thought that would work for us, and in terms of, you know, we wanted to see these people as much as possible. It's not a huge client base, so it wasn't going to overwhelm us if they decided to do that.
So they pay a membership fee. What is the membership fee, and then how often do you offer classes?
Yeah, so the membership fee is $400 a month, and we are in classes 7 days a week. So we have classes every single morning, and then we have classes 3 nights a week as well. So there's roughly about 30 classes a week.
I think it's up to 35 to 40.
35 now, that they can join, and they can come in and do 1 hour, they can come and do 2 hours if they want to go straight through. So it really gives them that freedom to come in and do as much as they can based on their life as well as based on their time.
Wow.
Yeah.
So your studio is pretty full during this time.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's been great. They're loving it. Yeah. The people love it.
Results.
They get results, and you know, we continuously stand back, and sometimes you look out and you go, I really don't have much to do in this minute right now, because all of these people have taken on what they got in their last private, or the thing I said to them yesterday in class, and they're working with it, and I feel like that's the method.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what Jay remembers, and you know.
And then it definitely from there, if they do a private, they can come in and be really particular about what they want to focus on, as opposed to just going.
Have an awareness of their body and their workout, what they need.
So then we usually try and tack that onto an open house as well, and that way they've done their open house, and we can both look at what they're doing within that time frame. And then go, okay, this is what I noticed, and they go, this is what I noticed in my body, and we can base their private around that to then help them grow from there.
Well, I've seen it in action, and I was in the studio when we had some teachers here for workshops, and I say that the regular clients were the best ones in the room. So I'm really excited about that. This is what's important, has been important to me in building Vintage Pilates. The goal was not for me to be the only one that could create the studio, but to give you guys the confidence and the knowledge and the understanding to create the same thing in your own way, so people could get quality instruction and really understand the method of Pilates as it was meant to be understood and practiced.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Mwah.
Love it here at Proper Pilates.
Vintage Pilates!